What's up, everybody? I thought I would try my hand at a Super Mario Odyssey speedrun. Now, I have to admit, I've never done a speedrun before, but I've seen people do Super Mario Odyssey speedruns, and I don't think this will be very hard, so I just said, you know what? Let's go for it. We are not gonna do assist mode. I'm not a bitch. All right, so we can just skip this. We don't need to watch the cutscene. We all know the story. Now, usually speedrunners start when they actually start moving here. So that's when I'm gonna start the timer. So just take a second. So all right. So all right, time to see if I can pull this off. All right, and let's just start the timer now. Okay. Oh god, I'm doing so well. Oh, I don't want to. It's faster to skip the cutscenes. It's fine. Cappy becomes my cap. We all know the story. All right, speedrun time. Woo! We're going. I just want to get these coins really quickly. I just want to like just get the coins. I like getting coins. We need coins at some point. It's important that we get coins. Oh, actually, wait. There's like a bunch of coins over here. Hold on a sec. You know, and I'm not going for like a world record or anything. So just don't mind me. Okay, we're good. Oh, we're going so fast right now. Dude, I don't know. Actually, I might get the world record. For speedrunning, you just be the frog. Actually, and like, the speedrunning would be way OP if you could just be the frog the whole game, because this makes the game way faster, you know? But, you know, Nintendo doesn't want you to speedrun this game. They don't want you to be the frog the whole game, which is kind of lame. Honestly, Nintendo, you need to get it together. This is also good to get. This gives you more health, so you get some extra hits on you. That's also really good. This is very useful for speedrunning, because like if you get hit a lot, you don't want to die, because then you'll lose a lot of time. Now these boss battles, I'm pretty quick at doing these boss battles. Okay, I'm pretty fast at this, so we're just gonna... Yep. Oh, the game is telling me to jump on. I can't. Hold on a second. I'm very quick at this. All right, we did it. So we're doing really good. Awesome. Now before I leave, let me get this heart. I didn't lose any health, but it gives me some coins, which is good, and I like getting coins. And okay, we lost the coins. We're going now. And there we go. The speedrun is off to a great success so far. We're a little electric guy, our first power moon. Oh yeah, it is time to get our first power moon. Now this is when the run really kicks off, because now we actually get into the whole like, yeah, you know, gotta get these power moons and stuff. And if you're not familiar with Mario Odyssey, the whole currency in this game is power moons. You have to get power moons so that you can move the spaceship. And now the spaceship, I don't actually know what it's called, but the spaceship, it looks like a hat. So I just call it the hat ship. So anyway, this one's really easy to do because we can actually bait the Chomp to come over to this and he'll hit it. It's actually a really important speedrunning tactic. Okay, he doesn't actually reach it, so we actually have to use the hat, the capture mechanic, to do it. That's how Nintendo wants you to do it, but I always disagree with that way. All right, now we gotta go get the multi-moon. There's that like dog person over there. All right, so there's a secret moon over here somewhere. I think it's over here. It's very common to get. Speedrunners always get this moon because it's very close, except you can't get it for some reason. See, that's the spaceship. We get to see it in the cutscene. Just to go faster, we're gonna, we can't skip this. All right, we tried. All right, so this is the tricky maneuver to pull off. Speedrunners, like myself, always go this way. You go on this, and then you like jump off, and then you, anyway, you just kind of miss it sometimes. That's fine. You can swing your hat around in a circle. That's a very cool mechanic Nintendo put in. It's very OP, actually. All right, we got this moon. And this moon is a secret that not a lot of people know about, actually. This is the boss. You gotta fight this cat person here. Now in this boss fight, you're basically fighting this meerkat, and she's got this Chomp here who's got a hat on it. You just gotta take control of the Chomp, and you just gotta hit her. There we go. Oh, I got hit. That's okay. I'm not gonna lose too much time on that one. Okay, and so we just gotta basically do this like 3 times, pretty much. Nintendo makes these boss fights so easy. All right. And we beat the horse boss. That's it. All right, that's it. And we got the multi-moon. Now we have plenty of moons. Now the multi-moon does, in fact, it's actually, not a lot of people know this, but it does count as 3 whole moons. Oh, I can skip this, right. Skipping cutscenes makes the speedrun so much faster. Now, a lot of people don't know this, but this actually isn't a desert. It's actually just a giant litter box. Speedrunners always get this moon over here. Because this moon is very close and easy to get to. All right, gonna grab these coins over here. Not a lot of people know about those coins there, actually. It's actually a secret. Now, oh yeah, this moon's an asshole because he goes way over there. And it's like, well, how are you supposed to get him? Well, a lot of people don't know this. You can actually ride on this bullet man. It's pretty crazy. Like, a lot of people don't know you can do that, but yeah, you can actually just do that, and you can actually get over here really easily. A lot of people don't know this, but you can actually throw your hat in those things, right? So that's actually really cool that Nintendo put those there. These littler moons, now these are not the same thing as power moons. A lot of people think they are, but they're not. Like, look how fast he is. Now we're gonna have to wait till it comes back down. That's not a big deal. Now, if you get enough of these moons, they actually create a power moon. A lot of people don't know that. On this man. It's actually really funny. This man got his car stuck in some ice. Dude, talk about a bad day. And we got him in. So you get a moon from doing that. A lot of people actually don't know you can do that. I think there's just coins in here. There's a lot of them. Coins are super cool in this game. I think my favorite part about this game is probably going to be the coins. Now, Nintendo doesn't know this, but controlling your character upside down is objectively the worst way to control a character. And the fact that they put it in their game is a little surprising because, you know, Nintendo's normally pretty good at making good controls. Not this time. They actually really messed up the Mario Odyssey controls. Basically, everybody hates the way this game controls, and that's a pretty universal opinion. For how bad the controls are, it's probably why like nobody actually plays this game. Gotta take the little condom boy over here, and you gotta you do this. There we go. She's pretty easy to fight. She's also pretty cute. I'm not sure if she's single or not, but yeah, and sometimes I'll take a little bit of damage just because it makes the speedrun go a little faster. Pretty easy fight. I think that's probably the fastest I've ever done it, so that was pretty good. Now, it's very weird that Nintendo actually puts you back way over here when you have to go to the other side of the map. Honestly, it's pretty anti-speedrunner, and I kind of am a little offended that Nintendo would do that. We're just gonna take him down with us, because I think it would be kind of fun. He doesn't stay with you, which honestly, Nintendo kind of messed up there. It's kind of bad game design because because like you were riding on him, you would still be riding on him even if you go through a little hole in the ground, you know? But, you know, Nintendo doesn't make that good of games anyway, so it's Nintendo we're talking about. What can we really expect from them? That's why I always like to get the little extra heart thing. Now, if you actually look away, you'll actually like save some frames because the game doesn't have to load those frames as much, and that's pretty nice. There we go. We just kind of hit him on the side of the face. It doesn't matter where you make contact as long as you make some contact with him. And that's that. That's basically like the fastest you can even do that boss fight. Now, we don't actually have enough power moons. Cappy asks because he's actually really stupid. So the easiest power moon to get is honestly to talk to this guy over here. We're going to change now because a lot of people don't know about this secret. You can buy this outfit. And so yeah, this is the fastest moon to get here. There you go. And there's actually a moon right here. Most speedrunners won't get this moon because they think it takes too long. It really doesn't. It's actually very fast. Now, here's one of the other problems with this game, is that, like, Cappy can clean up all of this, you know, purple goop stuff. And obviously, you know, Cappy would have the purple goop stuff on him, and it would probably hurt Mario if it got up back on his head. So it's honestly like a mistake on Nintendo's part. A lot of people don't know that, but it's actually like a mistake. They meant to have it, hurt Mario when Cappy comes back on your head, but again, Nintendo's not even good at making games. This boss fight's really easy because you just have to hit him a little bit, and you know, it's okay if he hits you because it really doesn't matter. As long as you knock his hat off, you're fine. There we go. Now, actually, before I move on, I will get the heart here. A lot of people don't know that there's actually hearts hidden in those rocks. And now this is actually pretty cool. You can actually get the seed here, and you can throw it in here. You can throw it in there. Now, I know a lot of people think that these are male Goombas, and that's a female Goomba. It's actually been confirmed by Nintendo that Goombas are actually all genderless, actually. But you just gotta be a big Nintendo fan like myself in order to know something like that. Now, he spawned, and he's not supposed to, but that's okay. Probably just like a glitch or something. You know, those classic Nintendo glitches. A lot of people don't know, but you can actually just stand up here and dodge all of these things. It's actually like a mistake Nintendo made when making this game. They didn't mean to put these blocks here. They actually put them here so that they could like copy and paste them later in other parts of the game, but they made a mistake, totally left them in and didn't mean to. Classic Nintendo, you know, not knowing how to make a game. And that's that boss fight. And that boss fight's pretty easy and it's pretty fast. Great for speedruns, actually. And that's what's kind of funny about this game is they give you the option earlier to go to different kingdoms, but you have to go to both of them anyway. You know, objectively considered bad game design, but you know, it's whatever. Most people just let Nintendo make games and they're, you know, and not be very good at them. A lot of people don't know this, but this zipper makes an upside down L, which actually teases Waluigi in Smash. But not a lot of people know about that. That's actually some inside Nintendo information that only I actually know about. So I should go get this heart over here so I can have full health. It makes a speedrun a lot easier when you have full health. Actually, a lot of people are not aware of this, but when you have full health, Mario actually moves faster, which is pretty cool. So he moves like 2 frames faster. All right, now this part's actually kind of funny because you think you're going to New Dank City, but you actually don't. Spoilers for those who haven't played this game. But I guess if you haven't played this game, why are you watching a speedrun of it, you know? That wouldn't make a lot of sense. This fight's actually pretty cool. Now, this fight is actually what inspired Nintendo to make ARMS. A lot of people don't. Yeah, they try to fool you there, but, you know, people who are really good at this game, like me, are not going to be fooled by Bowser's little tail attack. It's actually... The tail attack he does is actually called Tail Whip, and that's actually what inspired Pokemon to have a move in the game called Tail Whip. Actually, little known fact most people don't know about. Now this world is actually pretty cool because it looks like shit. Now I know you're thinking, this level looks really bad, and that's actually because Nintendo, as we know, not very good at designing levels and modeling worlds. So actually what's great about this is that that bird, that's actually Birdman. He was actually in my Pokemon Blue playthrough. And yeah, Nintendo actually called him Birdman because of my Pokemon Blue playthrough on my channel. So, of course, if you haven't watched that, be sure to check that out. Now, getting Cappy back is very easy. Nintendo sort of made a mistake by making this so easy because, like, it makes the game kind of boring for how easy it is. Now, if you're really good at this game, you can actually get this guy to hit that cage over there. Now that we've repaired the spaceship, we can actually fly to New Dork City. Now, a little Easter egg here. I actually like how the shop here is actually called the Crappy Cap, because I think Nintendo wanted to like describe this game. And this boss fight's actually only 2 hits. Now, normally Nintendo makes their bosses 3 hits, and it was actually a mistake on Nintendo's part. They meant to program in an extra round of hits with this guy, but they completely messed up. A lot of people don't know there's actually a secret moon over here. Most people end up missing during their casual playthroughs. And I like how they call it the secret grinder tunnel. It reminds me of my college days. Now, what's actually great about this moon is that you become friends with this man on the bench. A lot of people don't know this, but this man is actually racist. Another fun fact about this level here is that this was actually modeled after Lincoln, Nebraska. Now, actually, a really interesting fact, when people are actually further in the background, you can actually see that their frame rates are a lot lower. But when they become closer to, when you get closer to them in the foreground, you can actually see that they're actually a little higher frame rate. Now, it was actually a mistake on Nintendo's part because they didn't realize that by making a bad game that that might happen. But Nintendo didn't realize that that's actually objectively bad game design. So it is classic Nintendo, you know. Now, another fun fact about this game is that the girl in the red dress here is actually Mario's cousin. But a lot of people think it's his ex-girlfriend. Well, Mario grew up in the southern United States, so she's actually both, technically. Now, there's actually a secret here. There's actually this jump rope mini game you can play, which will actually give you a moon, but it's actually impossible to complete. All right, and that's the last moon we need for this world. All right, and actually, now that I'm looking at the time, it's actually like 6 hours past my bedtime. I guess I started the speedrun a little too late. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to pick the speedrun back up tomorrow, and then we'll actually finish up this level actually. So we'll do that. So I'll see you guys in the morning. Alright guys, I'm back with my speedrun. Sorry, I've had to like skip a day of doing the speedrun. I've had to just leave it all running. Things have gotten a little hectic lately, but I'm back with the speedrun and we're going. Alright, so far, alright, the time is, you know, actually not my worst time, so that's alright, that's alright. We are headed, we get another choosing. You know what, I'm a fan of the Snow Kingdom. I love Christmas. It's basically Christmas all the time here. We're going to the Snow Kingdom. Alrighty. Time to get this. Now, a lot of people don't know this, but this level has a lot of snow in it. All right, And that was intentional. That's very important for the speedrun. And this one's easy. I don't know why I... Oh, okay. And honestly, I mean, at the end of the day, it just kind of comes down to, like, you just have to, you know, face the facts that, like, Nintendo doesn't know how to make a game, you know? All right, here we go. First moon of the level. All right, yeah, that one was, like, really easy. That one's probably, like, the easiest one, honestly. The other ones are, like, maybe a little harder, but they're all pretty easy, because, like, I'm definitely a pro at this game. All right, yeah, this boss fight, pretty easy, honestly. A lot of, like, amateurs are not really good at this fight, but I'm, like, really good at this fight. Anyway, yeah, so anyway, that fight's, like, really easy. That's, like, that was basically, like, I didn't even have to try that fight. Now, I have to be completely honest, I think the Goomba stacks are very OP. Now, this is easy to do. You just gotta walk on these little cracks. They always say, don't step on the crack or you'll break your mother's back, or something like that. Well, my mom's dead now. All right, only one more berry to go. And this one is probably like the easiest, honestly. So this man doesn't want to race, but so you just have to possess his body, and then you just you make him race against his will. It's a very good message Nintendo is sending, because they're like, you know, if someone doesn't want to do something, you just force them to do it by possessing them with your magic hat. And I honestly think that's very inspirational. Now, this level is basically Super Mario Sunshine, where you just, you know, clean up paint and stuff. Except in this level, it's not paint, it's lava, and it's deadly. That's basically the only difference, I think. There we go. And that moon's also pretty easy. And now this boss fight is definitely one of the easiest boss fights. He's definitely not hard or stupid in any way. What the fuck? There we go. Pretty easy boss fight right there. He's definitely one of the, he's probably the easiest boss fight, I think. This boss fight's definitely one of the easiest boss fights. See, just like that. A lot of people don't know this, but these turtles are actually really awful cooks. They actually do not know how to cook anything. They give them little chef hats and stuff, and frying pans, but they actually they don't know how to cook. They only know how to make cereal, and they burn it every time. It's really weird. Now, actually, a lot of people don't know this, but this bird is actually just really drunk. So that was some really good skill I just demonstrated. And that's it. We're done with this one now. And I didn't even have to do the boss fight, because this boss fight, you know, like, as much of a pro as I am at this game, this boss fight is dumb, and I don't like it. So we're just not gonna do it. It's definitely one of the easiest boss fights in the game, I just don't want to do it. Now this kingdom is ruined, just like my life. Now this is one of the easiest boss fights in the entire game. And we did it. There we go, pretty easy. Yeah, now Bowser's Kingdom's easy, because you don't really have to do anything here. You just gotta, like, you know, dodge everybody. All right, so this boss fight's pretty easy. Because you've already fought her before, you just gotta do it again. Yeah, she's a pretty easy boss fight, probably the easiest boss fight in the game. Hello, Bowser, how are you doing today? I'm just here to rescue Peach. Now, a lot of people don't know this, but this is not where the final boss battle takes place. All right, off to a good start. This is probably one of the hardest boss fights in the entire game. Anyway, yeah, so that's definitely one of the easiest boss fights in the game. All right, now I finally have enough moons to make it to the next level. Speedrunners always go through this cave here, because it's definitely the fastest way to get to the top. Now these guys here, these guys are actually just straight up ripped off from a Sonic character. His name is Jimby. And there we go, that was definitely one of the easiest boss fights in the game. Alright, so this is one of the last legs of the entire speedrun. And this boss fight, honestly, it's alright. Now for some reason, all of the friends I've made along the way were invited to this wedding. I don't really understand why they were, but that's just, you know, classic Nintendo, making games that don't make sense. All right, here we go. We're just gonna run up to him. No big deal. It's pretty easy. You just have to be really good at this game like I am. And there you go. Piece of cake. Oh, I fucked it up. Well, so we died. Anyway, this part's pretty easy. Now, a lot of people don't know this, but the song they use during this part is actually stolen from a Sonic game called Sonic Odyssey. All right, we're coming up on time pretty soon. Once we grab this and jump in here, very soon, time is coming up very soon. We're gonna be calling time. Get ready on the timer, Jim. Jim? Oh, Jim has left. Apparently he's not doing the timer anymore. I don't know where he went, but he left and he's done doing the timer now. Oh, we'll just skip this cutscene and we'll just call time here maybe. That's probably pretty good. And that's the Super Mario Odyssey speedrun. And wow, I think that's actually my best time ever. Ooh, yeah. Speedruns are pretty hard, but you know, if you're as good as I am, anything is possible. And you know, a lot of people actually don't know this, but